Oh, I can't wait to see this arc. It's already building up to be amazing. Oh, this is going to be like the first time she's actually heard this. When has she ever heard like thank you? What? What? Everything he's been gathering is worded so weirdly. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Andor Season 2, Episode 7. Now, we are halfway through this season. I'm kind of getting sad that it would, like, in the last half now, because it has been just insane. Like, I'm still sort of, I'm like, the last episode, I'm both on a buzz from it and also just very upset by it. Bix finally got to sort of take back her own life and get a bit of revenge on the Empire, which the only thing I'm hoping for this next arc is that there isn't some kind of backlash against that. I don't want it to be like, oh, revenge is just dooming her soul. I want her to actually thrive after taking care of the Doctor. I don't want it to be some annoying message where it's just hurting her for what she did. I want her to be completely set free, or at least I guess a bit better. I want it to actually have a positive impact. But then on the other side, Cinta died, and that was just heartbreaking. The monologue Val gave to the idiot that did it was just beautiful, and I'm so interested now to see what Vel is going to do going forward. Like, if anyone was going to turn against Luthen, it would be her at this point, right? I don't know if she would do it, but I feel like she has every reason to. Luthen kept them apart because he valued them more as separate people. He did not want them to be together. They only got together because they demanded that each other be on this mission. And now it ended like this. So if anyone was to turn against Luthen in some way, it would be Val. We also have the GHORMAN front, and I'm assuming that this arc is another year later, so we're getting closer to Rogue One, which is, again, scary. But this will be 1 year after the GHORMAN front succeeded in the mission, which was just obviously going to happen. They were going to win because the Empire wanted them to. So now I'm imagining things on GHORMAN are going to get just a lot worse. I imagine things have already gotten worse. It should be a year later. The Empire now knows that the rebels have weapons. They're going to be stupid and doing things, and the Empire's going to have every means possible to attack them, meaning that they'll be able to go against the GHORMANs and, of course, take their Calcite. But the thing I definitely want to look out for in this arc is, I guess, just the GHORMAN front idea in general. It's been, the last arc set it all up. We now understand the GHORMAN front, we understand their angle, we know what the Empire wants with them, that's been made very clear. I'm assuming this arc could be when it all kicks off, because we know Mon leaves, but way before Rogue One. She leaves the Empire before Rogue One, and she leaves because of what happens on GHORMAN. So we know it's going to end badly, so I think this arc should end up with that. What I'm looking for is Cyril's angle, because he's living the dream. He's so over the moon, basically. He's so happy being able to be useful to the Empire, but he does not know the full plan. And I'm almost wondering, could he get invested in the GHORMAN stuff, and would he think that the Empire goes too far in what they're probably going to end up doing? But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. If you do enjoy my content and want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. But with that said, let's just dive on in. 1 year later, yeah. I like that they continue using the Ferric's gong. I do wonder if that has more significance to it, or is it just a callback to Ferric's? Is Ferric's going to have any involvement in this season? Yavin! Wait, we're going back? 1 year later, yeah, we're getting very close. They've set up Yavin? Is the brigade here? How are they doing? Are they all dead, or like what happened? It's actually set up. It's actually so organized. Wow. So where does like Luthen fit in with this? Where does everyone fit in with this? This is like a little military going on. Luthen's not a military guy. He is a secret person. This has everything. This feels so cool. This is its early days. Will? Is this Saw? Saw doesn't set up on Yavin, I don't think. Morning stretches. Nice. And how are you after 1 year of destroying the Doctor?
Turn around.
I'm gonna be late.
What's more important?
Okay, they're happy, they're good, they're out of Coruscant, they're in the best place they could be, in a jungle with no other eyes, everyone around they can trust, sort of. Hopefully everything's just better now. What on earth did that to Cassian?
Hey. Oh. Look at this.
Okay, so everyone's friends, even though he's with Saw. Is he with Saw? The last thing we saw seemed like he was with Saw.
You check in?
Not yet.
Things are getting really organized around here.
Tell me about it.
So which rebellion is he with? Because Saw definitely runs a different thing.
You're in there. This is here. I'm asking you where you were.
Keeping secrets, he is with Saw. Is he with Saw secretly?
She's been more worried about you than I have. Thanks.
I love this place. They have a new little house. It's better community. Empire isn't something they have to worry about here. Oh, it's great.
Luthen wants to know if you're ready to work.
Wait, so you haven't been working? And Will is still with Luthen?
If he does, it's because you told him. He's been trying to reach you.
Ready for what?
I'm confused.
Well, he's not making it easy.
Whose fault is that? You trust this place? All these people.
This isn't Luthen's doing? So who's running this army? Because Mon hasn't joined yet. Would this be Organa?
You want to fight or you want to win? Going it alone doesn't cut it anymore.
You left Luthen. Wow.
Maybe you should tell him yourself.
Maybe you should tell us where you've been.
Oh, I don't like seeing a rift form between everyone.
Applicable GHORMAN resistance to Imperial norms. Terrorism strikes again
Okay, already smoke in the background, wow.
in Korea and Jelnovi.
And the
There was a
monument has
firebombing
barricades
last night
behind
in
it. Yeah, okay, yep, Gorman's gone for the worst. I'm disappointed with the Gorman front. They have the spirit and the energy, but what they've done is just cause this.
Admiral Tyson is expected to comment later today, but we've already seen an escalated response level.
So they are doing things and they're being stupid. They're making themselves an enemy to the Empire, and the Empire's just gonna what's the word? Destroy their planet, basically, by taking all their minerals.
Which was already on edge these past few months.
How are you feeling, Cyril? You caused all this, basically.
GHORMAN. For Luthen. That's what you've been doing.
It's being destroyed.
He must be thrilled. He's wanted it long enough.
Yeah, you wanted it to burn.
It's not like that. Not now. It's the Empire with the torches. They've gone insane.
They still don't understand what's happening on Gorman fully, do they? I always feel a little lost when we get to these new start of the arc episodes, because so much has changed. I need to wrap my head around how...
Supervisor Dedra Mira
Dedra? Okay, you're actually getting involved with her?
destroyed Ferrix. She killed my father.
It's all coming
You know
together.
her?
Oh, it's all coming together now. The last thing that could set Bix free.
She's been coming after him and you and all of us and everyone we know.
Are we actually dealing with this now?
She keeps winning. You know she has to be stopped.
I'm late for my briefing. You need to calm down.
Okay, larger mission versus the personal mission. Which one are you going to do? Which?
You act like Luthen's the enemy.
That
What?
would be easier.
What changed there? What? Because the last mission they did to kill the Doctor was Luthen's mission. He set up the tower, so why did that change? And who set up this rebellion on Yavin? Who did that? I can't quite remember. I always knew, like, Leia was leading it. Organa obviously died on Alderaan. And Luthen clearly isn't with this lot. Mon, maybe, in secret?
Sorry to keep you waiting. The Emperor has taken a great interest in the situation.
Even Palpatine's eyes on it now. Ooh. I wonder if we'll see him.
We are moving forward with the original plan.
Destroy the planet, get the Calcite.
There is apparently no suitable replacement or synthetic alternative for the GHORMAN substrate material.
Yep, they need to power the Death Star somehow.
Krennic's had the lab in Edu working overtime all year. I don't know the science, but it's bad luck GHORMAN.
Oh, wow. Great way to put it! Oh,
We need what's in the ground, and when we're done, there won't be much left to call home.
it's so... Just, again, it's awful just hearing how they talk about it.
When?
Did Dedra even did she hesitate there? Is she, like, feeling bad about this?
We'll need a declaration of martial domain as soon as possible.
And now they have every reason to, because of the terrorists that are apparently plaguing his planet.
She's unavailable at the moment. I asked you, where?
Is he getting uncomfortable with the situation?
Captain Kaido is arriving today,
He's here. He's outside my office. Who is he?
Captain Kaido?
bringing a variety of personnel to help manage the situation.
We have plenty of security.
Does this feel like undermining Dedra?
You've done excellent work bringing this forward. Everyone that matters knows how well you've played this.
So, yeah, great for her career. Awesome.
Captain Kaido knows the objective. He will answer to you operationally.
So basically, this Kaido guy is the one to sort of finish it off, I guess. He's the specialist.
Sir, that the insurgents have weapons at this point.
We're counting on it.
Of course, yeah, it's exactly what they need, and this is why this Kaido guy is being brought in. She looks so irritated and annoyed by all of this.
The rumor is it's a setup.
They're running it down.
Who? And who's this tactical guy in your control room?
Are they at odds now? Is Syl actually siding with the Gorman front slightly?
There's evidence of outside agitators.
You serious?
Because he doesn't know why they're doing all of this.
Now there's evidence I have to beg for?
We are trying to prevent an incident.
Like keeping me in the dark?
How does Dedra balance a relationship with someone where she has to keep things constantly hidden?
To say this is nonsense.
Stop.
What am I doing here?
His mission is done. Why is he still here?
And be ready to leave when I tell you. Good things are waiting for us. We'll be out of here soon.
Sending him away?
Back in Coruscant, we'll be together. We'll be rewarded.
She's actually smiling.
What have we accomplished?
You'll see soon enough. Oh, wow. Actual passion there. Oh, okay. She feels like she's breaking ever so slightly. We're seeing more emotion from her. We're seeing more stress. But there's so much conflict within this relationship now. Wow. I mean, for a year, he's been left in the dark. And clearly it's had a big impact on him. He is probably been asking for more information for a while. And now, apparently, it's just over. They're leaving. He doesn't understand why, but it's happening. He has no control. Apparently, they'll be rewarded, but he still has no clue why. And that goes against Cyril's whole thing. He wants to do good work to be rewarded for that good work. He's getting rewarded for something he doesn't understand why. It contradicts itself.
Ridiculous. I'll speak to them. Thank you. I'm requesting a new driver.
Don't. They might send someone smart.
Oh, he's fully on board. Yes, I know he's the guy that's with her during the Rebels arc, so we are getting closer. And he's fully on board with her now. Awesome. Because, yeah, she is working on the whole GHORMAN thing. So she's very much involved with this conflict as well. Everyone's involved. Everyone is super involved. Oh, I can't wait to see this arc. It's already building up to be amazing.
The terror campaign that's been escalating for the past year.
And security checkpoints? This is in the Senate, right? This new?
Senator Mothma, apologies, I've been awaiting your arrival.
You're the GHORMAN guy. You want to take action yet?
They have no shame, do they? They don't even bother to lie badly anymore.
Yeah, that's what the Empire
I suppose that's the final humiliation.
You waited too long. You were trying to just navigate the Empire when all it was doing was just manipulating you the entire time.
I came here to thank you, Mon. Your constant courage, the brave face you put to the world. I've done a poor job letting you know how much I admire your grace.
Oh, this is going to be like the first time she's actually heard this. When has she ever heard like thank you? Everyone in her life she has to keep this secret from, and she's finally been told thank you for all you're doing.
Protect yourself.
Yes, protect yourself, please. Because yeah, you've been open. She would have been very open in the Senate about her position and all this, making herself kind of a political enemy to the Empire. So that's going to be interesting. And there's the facility, the armory, which is just a big decoy thingy to distract them from what's actually going on.
Nage fixe Crétin serre force à Dogambolis.
Pas vu le finègue, nage croque vu l'enford. C'est le mousticor et le brave.
Again, they're still just so divided and angry. They can't see the true plan. They're walking into whatever the trap the Empire set for them. They're angry. That's exactly what the Empire wants.
Thomas Trépoche.
Nash Gand, Gandvul, Smatsim Nash.
Roman clarity, can you see through it?
Nash Lurg.
Yeah, they poison you, that's the whole point.
Nash Pitumkor. Dylan Molen Walai.
They're about to. They still don't know. They're going to take GHORMAN from you and they still don't know. They just look so bad. They're trying to fight so hard that they can't actually see the true goal. And there's no way for them to see it. I really love how they're displaying the GHORMAN front. They have all the passion. You want to stand with them, but you just know what's truly coming for them and how, like, I guess futile their fight is because they don't even realize what they're fighting.
You would have said no.
Then what are we doing here?
What's the harm?
What, is it just a social thing?
I hated Force
You
Healers.
hated one Force healer 10 years ago.
Force healers? Wait, you're dealing with force healers now? I mean, we've seen it, so we kind of know what is a scam and what isn't.
I was in pain. I tried to do everything I could to fix it. You just run around pretending like nothing's wrong and everyone knows it's not true.
She's very right. When she was in pain, she did do something to fix it.
What is this?
Actually coming over? Did she make an appointment? Or can she sense it?
No.
Okay, no,
Who are you?
Are you force sensitive? We're dealing with force now?
We're just leaving.
Can you wait? Please.
Is she, like, force sensitive? Like, what, Jedi?
I was about to ask how I know you, but I'm realizing now that's not it at all.
I'm late already.
What, you're creepy, what are you saying?
You got a blaster brain that's not healing.
Your right shoulder.
Okay, I'm believing her, she's force sensitive, whatever. Was she Jedi? And she just goes, is that what they're doing now? Jedi just going by force healers now to try and stay hidden? It's interesting, are they actually going to do force stuff in this show? Because it's been so absent for so long and I've kind of forgotten it was there. I think I heard the sound. Fun music's playing. I think it might be working.
Thank you for what?
The clarity, that feeling. It's been a very long time.
Interesting, so you got something from that?
They come no matter what. Sometimes it even works, but this...
Huh? I'm confused.
All that you've been gathering. The strength of spirit. Surely you must feel it.
She can... what? What? Everything he's been gathering is worded so weirdly, but it makes sense for the Jedi-ness. Everything he's been gathering. How does that mean? How everything he's been developed?
Who is he?
A pilot.
He's so much more.
Soldier.
Yeah. You could just write a whole list.
I sense the weight of things. Things I can't see.
I'm going to struggle to understand this.
Carry the things that shape them. They carry the past. But some, very few.
And this is Andor.
They're gathering as they go. There's a purpose to it. He's a messenger.
Collecting it all.
One place he needs to be.
They're talking about Rogue One.
I don't remember not knowing him.
Oh. Is that like pointing to
Maybe
where
you're
he
the
needs
place
to
he
be?
needs to be.
Okay, no, make it Bix. Make that be the place he needs to be. Please, not Rogue One. I don't want to think about him dying yet. I want to just enjoy the moment of him being alive. That's going to make it even more painful when he does die, because of course, what's going to happen with Bix then? Is she going to die before? I really don't know. I'm so scared. But yeah, this was trippy. We got a Force healer in this now, who's, again, trippy with how she speaks and the whole Force thing. I'm going to need more explanation on that, because right, he's gathering things. He's different to most people. Most people carry their past and stuff, but he's carrying a whole lot.
Enza,
Don't you know there's a curfew?
I needed to see you.
Is this a sanctioned thing? Is this what Dedra didn't tell you to do this? Is he going rogue?
If I had something to offer, if we could lay this off on outsiders, then...
Oh, slapped. Is that because he was saying we being part of it? Because obviously they don't truly believe he's part of it. He's still an Imperial advisor to them. He's not a true Gorman. So is he trying to figure out a place to belong? Is that scarf? It looks brown. Is it healing? It's healing. He's moving his shoulder more. Yep. Okay, so she did it. Wow. We actually had 4 stuff in this show and it worked.
She asked me who you were. I said you were a pilot.
Don't tell people what I do.
What happened when she touched you?
Is it spook him?
Cook in the mess hall.
And you're more than a pilot.
Yes, everyone's more here.
She felt it from across the yard. She wasn't making that up. That wasn't a scam.
What was it then?
People have lost faith in the Force. They no longer believe it. That's what we had. Yeah, that was at the start of the whole original trilogy. The whole idea of the Force was brought into question. Love seeing that again.
I called you a messenger. I've had dreams like that.
Why are you doing this?
What if it's important?
Something spiritual?
I know you felt something. That's why you're so upset.
Where is it that he needs to be? What message does he need to send? Is it the Luthen thing? Does he need to get on board with the Luthen idea?
It'd only be good. There's no other reason.
It really does look like he's breaking from this. We've seen so much of what Andor's been through, and whatever happened with the healer has really gotten to him. Oh, it is so cool seeing all of this. Trying to spot who should be here right now, right? Is that trying to figure 2 years before Rogue One? Ahsoka should be presumed dead, I believe. Hera and Chopper, they should still be with the Ghost. I don't think Lothal has been freed yet, so they're doing whatever that is. Luke obviously not here. Leia could be. Organa, maybe.
Those who enjoy the security of Yavin must proclaim their loyalties.
Do we know this guy? I feel like he's familiar.
You know where I stand. The day I need permission to come and go, I'm gone.
That day is near.
Oh, not here yet then. Yep, always defiant. So he's off, I'm assuming, to deliver this message and to deal with the Dedra scenario to Luthen. Yep, Will's with him. Yeah, that's what he believes the message is, to deal with Dedra. Gorman visually looks different, right? It looks paler. I'm sure it felt brighter before. It felt full of life. This just feels cold.
Get these men shaped up and ready for presentation.
There's not a man amongst them, sir, but I'll do what I can.
Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No humour here. Great. Ties. Yep, Ty sounds in the distance. Oh dear, this place is no fun.
It's got a number of units coming in today.
There's more.
Left! Turn!
And they're all children, basically.
Look like children.
Yeah. So what's happening? Why is Dedra so off with this? Is this Kaido guy that's coming? Which one's... Is he here? Is that guy Kaido? What's happening? Dedra does not like this at all. The careful work that she's put in place all this time, and it seems like it's all going up in smoke, really.
What? Look where you're going. You said come in low, right?
Oh, Will's so stressed and scared. What? Is there a lack of trust there now between him and Andor? Andor's got this. It's fine. But Will looks incredibly stressed.
Hello.
And you?
These two interacting? Really? And Vel's here, so if you left Luthen, it makes sense that... Okay, so you did leave Luthen then.
I needed a break.
It's good to hear you say that.
I was getting reckless.
It's so weird seeing all these characters interact now. Where's Luthen gone? We still haven't seen him yet.
You're looking for Cassian, aren't you?
No. They sent me to talk to you.
They? Who they?
They need him, Biggs.
So they're doing it, Andor.
I know how deeply you believe in what we're doing. We're not Luthen's puppets anymore.
So they really did all just leave Luthen, wow.
Running around Aldani, we're building a real army.
It's organised.
Cassian is a leader now.
And Cassian's... Wait, how high up is he? I thought he... So what happens? He just becomes like the assassin, right?
A little discipline doesn't seem too much to ask.
So this is just a disciplinary meeting, okay.
He'll be there when you need him.
That's right, you defend your man. Okay, but now Vela's there, so... Yeah, after the whole Cinta thing, she definitely left Luthen in the dirt. But what is Luthen doing now? Is he seriously here on Gorman, where we all know it's a giant trap? There's only the start. I've got to remember, this is the only the start of the arc, and it already feels insane. This was so different to the other arcs we've seen.
Alright, here comes my guy.
Comes first thing.
Ferries. Stoneman's guy.
Yeah, oh, okay, that's the say now. But yeah, so Andor's back on Gorman. What does he think of this whole thing then? I would love to get his opinion. At the start, he felt like it was a bad idea, and now it's gotten this far. And is he feeling fine, like being back on the planet and just seeing how it all is?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Is he going to run into anyone that would recognize him from his sort of disguise?
Journalists require Imperial approval. I'll have to go over there tomorrow and sort it out.
We're required to notify them.
Of course.
Okay.
It can be loud.
I'm a deep sleeper.
She will report it.
Is this the same guy that he talked?
We turn over our guest list each afternoon.
Okay, yeah, this is the same guy. He's trying to protect... Is he trying to protect Andor?
To carry on back this time. Another way.
He remembers you. Okay, he's protecting Andor. Oh, nice. So everyone is kind of rebellious here, but it just feels like bad things are coming. I'm just scared. What are you seeing? Are you trying to spot Dedra? I'm still deeply concerned about everything. Where's Saw, and what's his connection with Will currently? Oh, look, the idiot's still there, the one that shot Cinta. Don't like you. What is happening? And then where's Luthen in all of this? What's he doing? Where's Clea? Is Mon still working with them? Like, Luthen would have lost everything. Vel, gone. Andor, gone. What connection does he have left?
We'll make sure to listen.
We're always here.
We're dead. Right, I've got a theory running, that's probably going to be proven wrong, that a character will die in every arc. Could this arc actually lead to Dedra's death? I feel like right now it's either going to be Dedra, Cyril, or Will. Are you going to do it from here? Because, yeah, that definitely ain't Dedra. Where is she? Muffled radio, what? Do you have like a receiver or something that can like make that sound louder? Oh, what on the world is that? Is that guards above his room? It's troopers above... Troopers are above his room. Okay, how are you going to do this? This is bad. This makes everything a whole lot more difficult. Why are they... Oh, why are they there? There's so much roof to cover. Why there? I love how difficult they're making this and just seeing Andor try and figure and think it all out. Ending on that. Oh, wow. Okay. Right, episode was amazing. This felt so different to the other first episode arcs that we've seen. This one felt like we were already right in the middle of it. It did a great job in just opening it up, because I think I always, with season 2, with it being so spread out, it always, I think, I get a little bit confused after finding out everything that's happened in between the time we've missed. No one's with Luthen anymore. No one. He's on his own, apparently. Unless he's found some other people to use. Maybe Will is with him. That could be it. They're bringing Force sensitivity back. Everyone's on Yavin now, and that's going well. They started building up Yavin. GHORMAN is just a whole lot worse. Cyril and Dedra's relationship is just messy, and there's distrust there. It is just insane. So, Andor's side of things. He is a messenger. Big things coming for him. Force Lady seems to see something in his future. Because of course I have to remember this leading to Rogue One, so whether or not that messenger thing is relating to something else, or it's all pointing towards that fateful mission. It probably is pointing to that mission, but hearing it basically spurred him on to do this and accept Will's proposal. So he's going to try and assassinate Dedra. Don't know if that will work, because Dedra seems pretty much formidable, but no one's really come for her life. So I don't know how well protected she will be. Bix, I'm so happy with. She seems just to be doing so much better. Not like having dreams or nightmares. There's not even a hint of just bad things going on with her. She's been set free. The only thing that could be there is like the whole Dedra angle with the whole... because that brings up a reminder. She's the one that tortured her with the Doctor's device. So that could be a connection. But ultimately, she seems good. She seems fine, and I'm so happy with that. And she is the one that's encouraging Andor. She seems to have some kind of faith in the Force or whatever, or just the idea of something out there being like fate or whatever guiding people. And she is Andor's doorway into that, which is nice. But I love that they're both on Yavin. They just have a peaceful life, no longer on Coruscant, and everything is just better. So I'm very happy with that. Vel also on Yavin. It seems like she's just gotten there, so it makes sense for her character. She has left Luthen. She has turned against him after Cinta's death, and it seems like she's been quite through it. But she has now arrived on Yavin, and she seems a recent arrival. And she's just been trying to find herself, I guess, after the loss. And now she's here, giving her life to the rebellion. Nice. It's almost like she's carrying on Cinta's mission. Cinta died not being able to fulfill, or sort of taking down and giving her life to the full rebellion, because her life was cut too short. And now Vel, who always put Cinta first, is now putting the rebellion first, giving her whole life to the rebellion. Will, I am left confused by, because in the last arc, he seemed to have joined Saw. Revolution is not for the sane. He was breathing in the fuel stuff, and he was just going nuts and with Saw. What happened with that? Did Luthen go with Saw? That could be it. Did Luthen end up going with Saw? That would be a nightmare. I can't think of anything else, because what are these two doing? The connections feel like something big has obviously happened in the past. The last thing we were left with was Will joining Saw. He had ties with Luthen. Did he not tell anyone that he's with Saw? Like, what's happening? Is that a secret thing? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm waiting to figure that part out. But it just leaves this thing dangling in this arc, which I just don't know how to account for. What on earth is Luthen doing? Then we have Cyril and Dedra. So, Cyril is very interesting. I actually think he might turn against the Empire. It feels strong right now. Because Cyril, I feel like he's a very innocent little person. I don't think he actively thinks he's evil. I think he wants to do a good job. He's with the Empire, he believes in it, and he wants to do good. He wants to believe he's putting good out into the universe. And he thinks the Empire is what's doing that. His whole mission with the Gorman front ended a while ago. It was all a ploy on both sides. Dedra just wanted him to get in, and the Gorman front just wanted info on the Empire. Now that it's coming to an end, both sides really no longer need him, and he feels useless. The Gorman side lied to him when they first got him in, saying, "Oh yeah, you're one of us. You're not a tourist anymore. You're just a Gorman like us. Join us, please. We need your help." And as he says "we" on all this stuff, trying to include himself in the whole thing, he gets slapped. He is not one of them, and now he feels, I guess, alone. Dedra again is not telling him anything. She's keeping him in the dark. So in his mind right now, he is under the impression that they were meant to stop the rebel cell, to quiet it down, to do good, to bring order to the Gorman planet. That was his idea. Obviously that's gone up in smoke. That never was the plan, and he would just be left utterly confused. He finally got his in. He thought he could do good. That's failed, and yet he's going to be rewarded for it? Like, what on earth is that meant to mean? He's seeing things get worse and worse, and ultimately we know what's coming. We know what the Empire's going to do. What is Cyril's reaction to that going to be? I think it could be enough to fully turn him against the Empire, to see their true colours and to actually realise, okay, no, this is not putting good out into the universe, and I have just been a part of this. It could fully break him. Dedra, on the other hand, she feels like she's breaking as well. These two characters, it's insane. Dedra, she is in this position where she has spent this whole year working on this project, the one that she didn't want to begin with. It's proven successful, everything's going right, but she's getting stressed, which I'm confused by. I'm guessing it's a lot for her to control. She is meticulous with everything that she does, and I think it's similar to what happened with Thrawn. And it may prove that she is a step below him. Thrawn would basically cherry pick the people underneath him to do exactly what he wanted them to do. Free will was like his enemy. Same thing seems to be happening with Dedra. She has a much larger operation going where she is dependent on other people doing the right thing. We saw on Ferrix, people acted without her instruction and it went badly. People started opening fire, which just escalated the situation and nearly got her killed. She needs people to act exactly how she needs them to, and that just doesn't happen. We had this incident apparently with a bombing that happened at a harbour, and that was the Imperials that did that against the rebels. I don't think Dedra was on board with that idea, but it happened anyway because she's losing control. It's too much for her. She's unable to plan around every single person that's underneath her. And now the Empire just comes on and brings another commander, a specialist, over to help with what's happening. So I'm wondering if because she obviously knows that the planet they need the Calcite. They're going to take the Calcite, the planet's going to die. But it almost sounded like there's a resettlement plan. Are they planning to actually does she believe that the Empire's planning to evacuate the Gormans from this planet and take them to somewhere else? Or does she realise that the Empire doesn't care and they'd happily just kill all these people? We know that's coming, which is a very terrifying thing to think about, but I'm trying to figure out Dedra's angle in this. She feels unnerved, she feels sort of unbalanced in this. She no longer feels like she's fully in control. And it just makes this entire story feel quite, I don't know the word to describe it. It's scattered in a good way. All the characters feel unnerved and uneasy about what they're doing, and I'm wondering what that will mean for Luthen. He wants Dedra dead because Dedra sort of is his arch enemy, kind of. She's the one that got closest to finding him. So what on earth will all this mean? Where can this go? It's just, my mind is scattered. I'm in love with how this arc is set up. I cannot wait to see how it's going to just finish. Hey, first of all, I love this episode so much. It's such a different sort of first arc episode that they've done. It felt so weird and so good. It already feels like we're in the midst of the chaos, everything going on, and it makes me quite scared and excited to see how it will build up from this already. But looking at Andor's side of things first, right? So, at the start we see that he's injured, and it opens up the idea of the Force healer stuff, and him being a messenger. I'm sure I'm missing the meaning on that. I'm trying to figure it out. They basically say that everyone goes through life, be like taking stuff with them, be it their past, emotions, and or seems to be collecting something for something. There's a purpose for his that hasn't been said yet. Either it's this current mission, or it's the Rogue One thing. I'm going to assume it's the Rogue One thing. He's carrying everything that he's learned and experienced throughout his life to eventually do Rogue One. And this is that tease towards it. So this mission is another thing that's on his life that he's collecting to push him towards that inevitable end. So it's quite cool that I think that they're already setting up that Rogue One stuff and already like laying the groundwork there. Because I've got to remember both Andor and Rogue One go together seamlessly. So it's awesome to think that this will just play straight into that movie, and it will just add so much to Andor's journey throughout it. But yeah, he is now with Will to go and kill Dedra, to become the assassin that we know him as. He's with Yavin, he's left Luthen, he's with the rebellion now, which is just weird and awesome to think about. I do wonder at what point he decided to leave Luthen, because I think their relationship was strained anyway. He did this mission with Bix, and I'm guessing he might have just left after that. But he has his new mission. He is going to kill Dedra, and this is not for the rebellion, it is for Luthen and Saw, I guess. It's their mission. I don't know if Luthen and Saw are teaming up, but that's kind of where my head is at the minute. But that is the plan, and it just ties everything back. Everyone's on Ghorman, and it's bringing back to Dedra, to Ferrix. It's avenging this sort of planet and that entire story. She orchestrated so much, and now Andor finally has a chance to just end it. And of course, he's also in a bit of a tricky situation, since the hotel room that he's in has stormtroopers directly above it. So that's going to be very interesting to see how he can work around that. Bix, on the other hand, I just love what we saw from her character. It wasn't a lot. She's basically the support of at this point in the story, but I'm just happy for that. She no longer is being haunted by the Doctor. She no longer feels like she's breaking at every moment. She just seems happy and good. I'm so grateful for that. It's not like taking revenge and killing someone was a bad thing for her. It set her free. It was nothing but good for her, and I'm just so happy. It's not something dumb like taking that revenge, did something bad to her in return. She's just good. We get to see that she's even in an even better space where she's talking about Force stuff and healers and just being there for Andor, trying to encourage him and move him forward. We get to see her talking with Vel and getting to know what Vel's doing at this point. All of it is just insane, and I'm just so happy with Bix's position in this, but it also makes me so scared. What is the intention for this character? She's so tied up with Andor, who we know his fate. I don't want her to lose anyone, but then again, I also think, does that mean she's going to die right before Andor dies? What's going to happen? In Rogue One, he never mentions Bix. He never mentions really someone he has to get home to, and he seems okay with dying. So does Bix die later in this show, and that way Andor finds it easier to give his life for the rebellion? I don't know, and I am scared. Cyril and Dedra then. So, very interesting what's going on with them. I've said it before, these characters, they never actually make anyone feel truly evil. They just have people on good and bad sides. Cyril is got to be one of the most interesting and well-built characters in this entire show. From first meeting him and getting to know him, he was a perfectionist, he worked hard, and he believed he was doing good things. He followed things by the book. He wanted to find a murderer who killed 2 people. Everything he did, he believed he was doing good. Then we get to the Ghorman storyline. He's been given this mission. After all the things he's been through with the Empire, he's finally been given a chance to prove himself. He's been living the dream, being able to infiltrate a rebel cell to feed information back to the Empire to help quash the rebellion and make the Empire good and make Ghorman good with the Empire. He's been a year now and he's been left in the dark, not knowing what the true plan is. To him, everything is just getting worse. Everything's escalating, the rebels have weapons now, people are being bombed. He's torn between understanding these people and being with the Empire. And I truly do believe that he felt he was one of them. He was in with them, he believed he had their trust, talking about how it was a we thing. He felt he was included with the Ghormans. Nope, he got slapped in the face because of that. He is not one of them. Things are only getting worse and he doesn't understand. Yet here Dedra comes saying that they're going to be rewarded. For what? Things have only gotten worse. Cyril is a perfectionist. He needs to know what he's done and that he's done it correctly to feel actually justified for the reward. It contradicts him and he does not know what's going on and it will break him. Dedra, on the other hand, feels insanely stressed. It's clear that her plan has been a success, but because of all the things and all the sort of players that are at her disposal, it's getting out of her control. She, again, is a perfectionist that needs to control all of the variables that are underneath her, but in this scenario, there is just too much. There's too much to control. People have free will. The bombing incident sounds like it was not part of her plan. It just happened, and she has to deal with it. And then the Empire thinks, okay, we're going to bring someone else over, which is another thing that she has no idea how to control. It's another variable she has to deal with, who then brings a whole army of people that look like children. It's a nightmare for her. The only thing keeping her going currently, just thinking that this is about to come to an end. But I want to know, what sort of ending does she think this is? I'm pretty sure they said something about a resettlement thing. So either the Empire plans to relocate the Ghormans, or at least that's what they're telling Dedra, and then they're going to sort of mine the planet. But as we know, worse things are going to come because of that. And does Dedra know that part of the plan? I do not know. Honestly, I think when it's all said and done, this might break Cyril and Dedra's relationship. Just imagine Cyril sees what happens to Ghorman, realizes that he's been a part of it, and Dedra's been the one orchestrating it all. Then Ghorman itself, things have just gone from bad to worse. We're seeing the Ghorman front again and just how sort of in the dark they are. They have the passion. They feel like rebels. They feel like the people you want to root for, yet sadly we are in the know. We know what the Empire's actually doing, and we know it's all just a big game. They're fighting a battle that the Empire isn't even like trying against. They're controlling them completely and doing that and letting them do everything they want because they're not actually fighting for what the Empire is actually after. The scene itself in the room said it incredibly well. There's so much passion, and I love the contrast between how the Gormans talk about their plans compared to, of course, how the Empire does it. But the one guy basically saying he doesn't care if you want to fight, if you want to place rose petals on the ground, he doesn't care. All he cares about is that they are Gormans, and they can't take Gorman from us. Actually, they can, and that's the plan. And it just makes it so sad because we can see all of the meaning behind it, and it shows they are still so in the dark and don't see what's actually going on. We also get to see Mon in this episode, and I think she didn't get a lot to do, but I still love her presence anyway. All of her scenes, she just continues to own. The one scene where she's talking to the Gorman senator, and he's just thanking her for everything that she's done. When was the last time she would have heard that? She feels like everyone in the Senate is her enemy. Her family she can't talk to. She's constantly trying to put on a facade. Her long-time childhood friend is dead from a few years ago now. And now someone is actually thanking her for what she does. I'm surprised she didn't just break down and cry in that moment. It's incredibly powerful. But I also love that her sort of assistant guy person is now fully on board with the rebellion. He's in the know. That's awesome. I do know he was part of the Rebels episode where she did leave and join the rebellion. So it does feel like we're setting up to that, and I'm so excited for it. Because I'm trying to think, what else can she do in the Empire? There really isn't anything. We're building up to the Gorman stuff. We know where her destination is, and I'm really hoping this show will actually just show it off. Then we get to Luthen, who wasn't even in this episode, and that's so alarming to me. With Luthen, he is a difficult character because he's always one step ahead of everyone. He is a genius. He's also kind of insane, but he is exactly what the rebellion needed. Everyone's left him, and I think it's scary that we didn't see him and we have no idea what he's doing. Only sort of clue we have to his presence is through Will. Apparently, Luthen sent Will to get Andor and go on this mission to take down Dedra. We don't know anything else. We don't know what Clay is doing. We don't know what Saw's doing, since the last time we saw Will he was with Saw and joining Saw. So it is just very concerning that we have these two big players who have been left in the unknown. Saw and Luthen. What on earth are they both doing? It just puts me so on edge thinking these two powerful characters are out there and we've been left sort of on a cliffhanger with them. We don't see Luthen, we have no idea what's going on, yet things are so intrinsically tied to him. This episode, basically everything we learn affects Luthen. Vel being on Yavin, she's left Luthen. Bix and Andor being on Yavin, they've left Luthen. Will coming for this mission, it's for Luthen. All of this stuff is because of Luthen, and yet we don't see him at all. It makes me so scared. I need to see him, I need to know what he's doing, and I need to know whether or not he is like an enemy at this point. What has he become? This show is following Andor. Has Luthen truly become someone that Andor can't sort of align himself with anymore? Yes, he's doing this mission, but it's because it's Dedra, it's not because it's Luthen. As for what's next, we are going to get into the build-up episode of this arc. I'm so excited. The build-up episodes just keep getting better and better, and with the way this set things up, I can't wait to see it. We have so much going on. I have so many questions. It feels like we're just a step closer to the original trilogy and Rogue One. I'm loving just the feel of this episode already and what this arc could be, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of tragedy coming soon. I feel like this arc is going to end with the whole Gorman thing, so I don't think it should be in the next episode, but I'm guessing an escalation will be in the next episode, and I just need to figure out like what is Luthen's part to play in all of this. Because obviously I think now this arc, and basically all the arcs, are meant to sort of add something to Andor. As in, it adds an experience, adds something he will carry with him. All for this messenger to eventually deliver it to its destination. Seeing all the atrocities the Empire commits for his final act of defiance. So obviously there's going to be something very bad that the Empire does in this arc. I'm not sure if it will happen in the next one. I'm pretty sure it should happen in the last one. It makes sense for something quite big to be in the conclusion of the arc. But I am so excited. I can't wait to see what all the characters end up doing. I can't wait to see what Cyril and Dedra sort of do in the next episode. Is their relationship going to be destroyed by all the secrecy and what will eventually happen? And what sort of energy will this put out into the galaxy? We heard about what happened with Gorman and Rebels. We saw the effects through Mon and the rebellion forming, but what about with just everyone else? What can this show do differently through its own lens? Overall, this episode was just insane. It was so amazing, and I just love how different it feels to the other arcs beginnings that we have seen. It already feels like we're in the midst of the chaos. Everything's going flawlessly. And I think I was kind of less lost than I normally am with how season 2 starts its arcs with the big time jump. I felt like it was easier to understand where the characters were, but still having that mystery and concern of where on earth Saw and Luthen are. But it definitely feels like we're getting so insanely close to Rogue One. We're getting Andor being this messenger that goes through life carrying this stuff for a destination. We have Yavin, an actual base formed there. It really is all coming together, and I am scared for when this show will end. I don't want it to end. I want Andor to just fly off into the sunset with Bix. Yet we know what's coming, and I'm not prepared to deal with that. But yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments, and with that, I will see you in the next one for Season 2, Episode 8. See ya!